This whole ministry started with young adults, average age of 27 or so, in the DC area, about 4,000 of them at a church that I pastored. A movie called Amazing Grace came out that speaks to the life of William Wilberforce, who ended slavery in the UK about 200 years ago. And for whatever reason, God used that movie to pierce the hearts of these thousands of young adults, to make them want to have their own Wilberforce moment in their generation, to end something in their generation. And that's really how this all started. We began to research where would we go and what would we do, and God led us to Liberia, this small West African country that had been left for dead after a 14-year civil war. We realized very quickly water was the greatest physical need that we could use to serve them with and to earn the right to share the gospel, but the gospel would be the goal. We can see the finish line. God has orchestrated a series of events with a series of partnerships and a strategy so that we can reach this whole nation with the gospel and clean water on or before December 31st of 2020. It will happen. God will do it. By the end of this year alone, we'll have 5 of the 15 counties completed with the gospel and clean water. We'll do an additional 4 next year. We know we've completed the mission of bringing water and the gospel to the whole nation when these 3 things happen. Number 1, that for every water source we provide, there's no more than 600 people being served. Number 2, every single human being in the borders of Liberia is within a 15-minute walking distance of clean water. That's very key. And number 3, that we've obviously preached the gospel by a Liberian pastor or evangelist in each of the villages and communities that we serve. This is no accident. God's brought us all together for this. We've been brought together for His purposes. And each one of us in our own way is going to be invited by God, I really believe this, to be a part of this somehow. Everyone's in the field ready to go. They are working tirelessly to see this come about. We're doing an average of 3 villages a day. All they want to do is stay working so that we can hit this 2020 goal. And so when it really comes down to it, it's this funding opportunity. So what I would ask everybody, ask God what He says to do, and here's the deal though, when He gives you the clarity, when He shares with you what He wants you to do, say yes. Allow God to do grand things through you. Experience God in a powerful way. Whatever it is He tells you to do, don't miss the move of God in your life.